Hey collective, welcome back to my channel. It's me here after having a good day or a good night, whatever time it is when you watch this video. Okay, let's get into a reading for the collective. I feel like this energy of like agitation, like I feel like this strong energy of agitation. And it's like people are hating on you for like and we're not gonna make this all about this, but it's like people are hating on you for just being yourself. People are hating on the fact that they tried to put you in a situation and all the situation did was expose who you are, because the situation that they tried to put you in was never a reflection of you, it was a reflection of them. Um there's a lot of people nervous because they don't understand how you know what you know, how you see what you see, why you move the way that you move. There are a lot of people who don't understand why you aren't in fear of their plans or their intention towards you. There are a lot of people who don't understand how they're opening up these portals and opening up these energies to affect you in a negative way, but it's just being reflected back onto them in their life and their circumstances. There's a lot of fucking people that are just fucking confused right now. And then there's a lot of fucking people who are fucking tired of the same washed up, washed out, ran through, dry coochie, dick not dickin' like energy. Like, there's just a lot of energy that I'm feeling right now. And it's like, I don't know why, but people feel like, a lot of people feel like if they abuse you or if they put you through certain things, that it's just going to like force you to shut up, or it's going to force you to be quiet, or it's going to force you into like hermit mode or something like that. And it's like doing the completely opposite. It's like my collective is the collective of people who don't like confrontation, not because they aren't willing and ready to defend themselves, but because they know that when they do defend themselves, it's going to shake up everybody's fucking world. And my collective is sparing people their fucking sanity, their ego. They're sparing them of so much detrimental psyche, undergoing this evaluation from the divine of your mental state to really put you to the test, to show you that you are not who the fuck it is that you say that you are. And while you're spending so much fucking time trying to prove to the world that somebody else isn't who the fuck they say that they are because you want to be exactly fucking like them, the only thing that you're doing is exposing yourself, your shortcomings, okay, your insecurities, your doubts within self, the things that you wish you were able to do and accomplish on your own that you never fucking would be able to do because you don't have the emotional capacity to face yourself the way that my collective does. So you want to act like a bitch and do the same shit over and over and over and over and over again, expecting to get a different fucking result. But the only thing that you're doing is breaking yourself down even more, ensuring that your karma is worse than what it would have been had you just bend a fucking knee. All right. Okay, so I honestly feel like you just should never bother a peaceful person. A person that is genuinely peaceful, you should always tread very fucking lightly of how you approach that person, whether it be physically approaching them in the spiritual, approaching them in the astral, approaching them with your energy. Like, be very fucking mindful of your intention at this time because it can really get you in a fucking jam. All right. Because motherfuckers was definitely turning the other cheek for like a majority of the time because motherfuckers was focusing on healing. But once you've healed yourself so much and you know you still got healing to do, you're not about to let anybody fucking disrupt that. And it's like you will defend the healed version of yourself and the work that you've done on yourself by any fucking means. By any fucking means that anybody can get it at any fucking time. In any way, shape, or form that they need to get it. Okay? So yeah. I just feel like the energy is shifting at this time. A lot of motherfuckers didn't expect you to show up for some shit, and you showed up for some shit. Now it's got a bunch of motherfuckers with their panties in the bunch. I feel like this has a lot to do with you showing up for yourself, okay? Nobody's about to sacrifice their happiness, their comfortability, their mental sanity for the sake of another motherfucker who could care less about the things that they care about, right? You can't expect for anybody to put your mental health, make your mental health a priority when they don't even make their own fucking mental health a priority. Like, nobody's, no. I feel like it's a group of motherfuckers trying to sitting at a table trying to figure out, like, how did you come up with this consensus about this person? Like, we genuinely want to know, right? Because we want to know so that we can properly assess what is wrong with you. Because we obviously clearly see that you are the issue in this situation. Motherfuckers could be sitting at dinner. Some people could have met up to have dinner. Okay, these could be business colleagues, because I'm definitely getting business for some of y'all. Or this could just be somebody who shares some type of like business dealings with somebody. Where it's like motherfuckers is watching this person's mannerisms. They're watching how they eat their food. They're paying attention to the things that people normally wouldn't pay attention to about this person. Because this person's very intentional with everything that it is that they do so that they can appear to be a certain way in front of people. But they actually are not this way. And I think somebody is like really seeing that about somebody. Like, you are not like, the way that you act in front of these people is not the way that you actually are. And why are you changing how you are based on being around certain individuals? A King of Swords and a King of Pentacles energy is significant. So earth and air energy is very significant. Okay, I also feel like somebody's going through like some type of, you know how people say like ego death? Somebody's going through some type of like psychological death, okay? And it's like an ending to a train of thought that fulfilled how it was that they made their money. Like, the way that somebody got their money, they're receiving like feedback. Like, I'm looking at the Ten of Swords as like feedback, like words from other people, right? Like when people say, oh, your words cut like swords, somebody could feel like you're very cutthroat, and somebody could feel like you've been throwing shots at them. But you're just very intelligent. I feel like somebody is intimidated by your intelligence. But like, you can't help the fact that you're really fucking smart. Like, you really fucking can't help it. You really fucking can't help that you're just really fucking smart. That you're very knowledgeable. That you seek to understand outside of your own understanding. Right? Somebody could be an Aquarius. Somebody could also be a Gemini, Virgo. Okay. The Moon and the King of Wands. I feel like the King of Wands could have been hiding the fact that they got their spiritual ranking. Somebody's trying to hide the fact that they were using you to up them in a spiritual ranking. Like, and this is giving me the energy where like people are like, oh, They're trying to take you down because they feel like if they could take you down, they could go up in their spiritual ranking. Like, motherfuckers didn't know that you weren't even in ranking. You were the motherfucker that was given motherfuckers the ranking. So it's like going to the teacher, testing the teacher, but the teacher is the one responsible for testing you and submitting your grade. It's like, how can I submit your grade when you never took the test because you were too busy testing me to figure out if what I knew was actually what I knew? And if I knew it, would I conduct myself in a different manner? It's like somebody wanted you to use, somebody wanted your intuition to be your downfall, because it's like if they intuitively know what I'm doing to them, then this will make them act out in a certain way, and it didn't make you do that. Okay, I also feel like somebody could be really like, okay, this sounds crazy as fuck, but like I'm really seeing like star, like fireball energy. Like somebody could know how to, even the magician. On this card, look at this card. This is a fish. This is some type of large sea creature. Somebody could really be having like, when I heard elemental magic, you could be having like different types of animals that survive or that thrive in different climates doing some type of like ritual for you. Or allowing you to see where you're being placed at on the map. So there's something about a map. Okay, he'll put you on a map. So putting somebody on the map is like pretty much making somebody well known for like a landmark. Making somebody like influential. Or just well known. There's something about you holding a star. This could be like a child that you could be having. Somebody could be having a child and not knowing that this child is like literally a fucking star. Like born as a star and will grow up and become a star. Like I'm getting that energy too. What's the Three of Cups and Page of Cups? But then there's like people fighting over like wanting to be your friend or wanting to court you or like wanting to have like some type of relationship with you. I feel like there's one person like in a group where they don't agree with like these people being amongst you or interacting with you, and this person knows it's because of the fact that they tried to get people to see you in a different light and that they don't. So it bothers them that these people are even coming towards you. And it's almost like competition. Like, not competition, but it's like people want to like play some type of game that requires you to stoop to a level that like you never even like that level isn't even a level in the game that you're playing. Like that's not even like, there's a lot of people who don't understand that like y'all could be sharing space, y'all could be living on the same fucking planet, but you're not in the same realm. You're in completely different realms as each other. Even though you both can see each other, like you both can communicate and talk to one another, you're not from the same, you're not in the same energy. There's no, yeah. Somebody could also be thinking about like how they allow their thoughts to deter them away from you, from having a commitment with you. This is also given like the energy where like you could be really, really smart and like you could have like really good ideas or really good input on things to like really progress them forward in a manner that creates like success for everybody. And I feel like people don't want to acknowledge that from you. Or there was a group of people who did want to acknowledge. There's a person who didn't want to acknowledge you for like the greatness that you brought to something. Because somebody could have felt like you were just repeating something that you heard from somewhere else. Like you didn't really understand what you were talking about, but it sounded good. And somebody could have took what you said and went back and like tried to do something with it, but they didn't get any results from it. Because what they were projecting onto you was really what they were doing, what they ended up doing to you. And you could have just completely detached from the situation because it didn't serve you a purpose. It served you no purpose, collective. It's like, why am I going to feel like overwhelmed with my own emotions that are stemming from a situation that I never even asked to be a part of? Nor did I ever like opt into being a part of it. And it's like, maybe you have to sit with like being a part of something and not wanting to be, and how to like remove yourself from it. And this could be somebody like coming to the conclusion like they've been a part of like a group of people who've been like having like horrible intentions. And they no longer want to be a part of that group because that group doesn't fulfill them. And it's like somebody's being enlightened to another trajectory of their life. Like something served its purpose and it no longer serves a purpose, and like now you're being guided off of this path into another one, onto another one. Like putting you on the map. So it's something about map. Like you may have to use like a map to get somewhere. Like a literal map, like not like GPS, like not Google Maps, like literally like bitch paper map. Somebody could even made a map of something, and like you have to follow that map to like get to where they are. I heard something's hidden in the stars. Okay, and the way like I'm hearing this message like is very metaphorical. Because when I hear stars, it reminds me of it. I instantly thought of Hollywood. Something is hidden in the stars. In Hollywood. But it's something about like hidden in the stars. Like it's within these people. There's some type of like DNA or like some type of knowledge or knowing or some energy that like is waiting to be cracked by you or waiting to be studied by you. Like something that's within all these people. And this could be like some sort of like energy or entity that's been like ruling over a certain area, that's been just like causing these highs and lows for a certain group of people. And yeah, it could be destined for you to unveil whatever this energy is. 44, somebody could be 44. Okay. I feel like you have a lot of options and choices, collective, of where you could take something or where you could go with something. Something could be really about like obtaining the finances to build something. Like I'm looking at this Eight of Pentacles and it looks like a map. And she's like checking. And these, I don't know why, but the pentacles look like stars to me. And she's like checking the stars to see like something has to match up to something. This also is giving me like a Rubik's Cube energy. Like how the colors have to align in order for you to solve the puzzle. There's something about a puzzle or something that somebody wants you to solve. Somebody could be using like trigger words or keywords, okay? I don't know why, but something that somebody said to me, they were talking about this game and how I could win a prize. But they told me to pay attention if I pay attention. And then I started reflecting on like things that they were saying. And I think somebody was like trying to out somebody. Somebody was trying to out somebody to me. Okay. Page of Wands. Also got misconduct. Yeah, justice. Somebody is going to be some. What's the Page of Wands and justice? Also, I'm seeing like a juvenile detention center that somebody could have went to, where something could have happened to them. Okay, somebody could have been being exploited because they did have gifts. But it's like a group of men or women could be involved too, taking how it resonates, that were like abusing this person. This could have been like some form of sexual abuse that they were doing to somebody. Because it's like people weren't looking. People weren't looking. It's like people weren't looking. They couldn't see who this individual was. And because it's like nobody knew who this person was, they felt like they could get away with it. But this is like a chosen like child. Like this child is very gifted. Like I'm even seeing like somebody being able to levitate, or somebody being in a room where like they're levitating. And somebody was told to like keep a close eye on somebody. You could have been heavily sedated. Okay, you could have been in a psychiatric ward where you could have been like heavily sedated, because they were trying to get you to not do the things that they thought were abnormal. And like I feel like they were trying to cause so much like stress and anxiety, and just like so many, like they were trying to make like a bunch of worldly shit happen to you so that you could forget who you were and what you were doing, and like where you came from and everything. Like, and this could have even stemmed from like a mother wound. Like your mother could have like checked you into a psych ward because she was quote unquote worried about you, but this person was the reason that you were like behaving in the way that in the way that you were. Even if you went to a juvenile detention center, okay, somebody could have sent you there because they didn't know how to fucking raise you. And like they always make the kid out to be the problem, but they never correct the parents. It's like the kids act the way that it is that their parents are teaching them. What they're around, what they're consuming, that's what they're perpetuating. The devil and the Seven of Cups, yeah, that's illusionary magic. Somebody could also be doing illusionary magic on a child to get a child to like act up, to like make a child grow up and like have like all these behavioral issues. Something about the power of 3. I don't know what that means though. I heard the body, mind, and soul. So it's like weaken the immune system, weaken the mind by doing like chaos confusion spells, and weaken the soul by suppressing the soul, not giving the soul what it needs to be nourished. Like, and I feel like that's really just love. It's like somebody denied you love with the intention of like sacrificing you. Yeah, 3 of Cups, and a group of people are literally talking about this. The 3 of Swords. I also feel like these are truths that are coming out about somebody and what they experienced, the heartbreak, the betrayal that they experienced by those that were closest to them. But I'm looking at the Justice and the Page of Wands. Like I'm seeing this as like your younger self, like your inner child like is receiving justice for something that you experienced when you were younger, that you probably never even talked about. You probably never even talked about this, honestly. You could have also had like very like vivid dreams about this situation, but like whenever you would think about it like in your waking life, it would be hard for you to like remember what actually happened. But it's also like the person that sent you there knew people that were there at the facility that you were at and were having them like do certain things to you. You could have even noticed like at some point like something about blood samples or blood work that would be being done on certain people. Like you wouldn't have to, you didn't have to do the same shit that other people had to do, because like they knew who you were. there could be a psychiatrist or somebody who's like somebody who evaluates like children's psyche, who could be thinking about you literally specifically because of some type of investigation that's been going on. Like somebody got asked some questions about you. And like it's crazy because so much time went past that you would think that this person would have forgot about you, but this person never forgot about you. Like there was something within you that they seen and that they noticed and that they knew what it was. And they like literally held on to that because of like something that you invoked within them. Yeah, it's like everybody painted you out to be a problem, but this one person always knew that you were never a problem. Yeah, King of Swords. This could be somebody who's like in a position, like an authoritative position, or somebody who's just very fucking knowledgeable. There's something about some records or something that somebody's looking at. Somebody's notes. Somebody could have took notes, behavioral notes or something. Yeah, Knight of Swords with the King of Swords. I feel like somebody has like some very valuable information about something. Something that somebody said to them. This could even been like a bribe that somebody tried to give to somebody to make them like fall back or make them say that something was something that it was not in order for something to go in their favor. And somebody could have like literal proof of this, and this could be bringing balance to the situation. Also, like this is the driving force in like some type of karma fated event playing out in your favor. Okay, that was a lot of messages. I don't know. I feel like I've really just been channeling right now because I don't remember any fucking thing that I said. I just know that the energy has shifted. I just know that the energy has shifted in this reading. Because it was like some shit they collective needed to get off their chest. I feel like it's a lot of shit that you need to get off your chest. I feel like it's a lot of shit that you want to say because motherfuckers got you fucked up. And it's you've been holding your tongue. Motherfuckers been turning the other cheek. You feel me? Motherfuckers ain't been breaking no commandments around this bitch. Motherfuckers been treading lightly and shit. But it's like, yeah, Ten of Cups with the Six of Wands. That's a like emotional balance. Your parents could be passed away. Okay? And I feel like they really love you. They like really love you and they really care about you and they're really like apologetic for bringing you into the world the way that they did. It's like now that they're passed over and now that they're on the other side, like they knew their soul's purpose in your life, but they still watch over you. They could have caused a lot of shit for you. I feel like your parents had like a lot of karma, a lot of karmic debt, but that's why you were born into their bloodline. Because they actually deserve to have somebody like you in their bloodline to clean up this karma. I feel like there's a lot of pain that they just couldn't deal with, you know? Yeah. But yeah, that's the message that I got for you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And that shit came out, I shuffled and it came out again. So that's how you know, like, yeah, this parental energy is very like heavy around you. And I feel like your mom and dad really loved each other too. Like, and maybe they just didn't know what love was or how to express it or how to show it. And I feel like they're learning a lot from you. Page of Swords, they're learning a lot from you. Like, oh, how to communicate that I love you. How to actually tell you that I love you. Motherfuckers thought that certain actions that they were taking proved that they loved you. But like, people always say actions speak louder than words. But it's like, do they though? Because sometimes people's actions could be misleading in the realms of love. saying you love somebody and showing somebody you love them. It's something about the way you like articulate, the way you articulate your feelings towards somebody lets them know that you really like see them. There could also be like a family, a page of cups and a page of swords. So a water sign child and an air sign child that have like this, that are being taught to praise the devil, that are being taught to worship the devil. Yeah, she is, he is. It's some little kids. Okay, so this is crazy because this actually, all of these signs, my daughter is a earth sign. Her cousins are a air sign and a page of cups. In this family, their family, that's why, girl, sometimes I don't even be knowing what to say. Like, it's crazy as fuck to like have the tea and like nobody gives a fuck. Like, nobody cares about the tea, bitch. Nobody cares. Like, the court don't care about the tea. Like, they don't care. But these people are like putting devil energy, like they're trying to appear as like this loving, happy family. They're actually trying to get themselves to last longer because these people are scared to die. Because they know that when they die, this is who they're going to be with, the devil. And they're trying to use these kids' energy to stop them from paying their karma. Okay, one of these children could think that a father is theirs and their father actually is not theirs. Okay? Their father could actually be their uncle. The magician, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's like they're trying to cause burdens to these kids by doing like all this magic on them. Like, they're trying to get these kids to act out and behave badly because they're trying to put they're trying to make these kids become responsible for their karma. Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Somebody's about to get divorced, or somebody's getting a divorce, or somebody's gonna get divorced. And it's gonna be news to them, like it's gonna be shocking to them. I feel like somebody who's married to somebody could know that, like, if they stay attached to this person, that this devil energy and this Ten of Wands is gonna become theirs. And it already is. Somebody's also like, somebody suffers with addictions and they have been trying to, like, not trying to, but they have been utilizing other things. Somebody has a drinking problem and somebody's back drinking. Or somebody had a drug problem and now they're drinking. Or somebody had a drinking addiction and now they're back to fucking prostitutes. They got a sex addiction now. Okay, there's also like this cult. Yeah, there's this family that's being investigated because there's a lump sum of money that came in from an organization that the organization was already under investigation for them sex trafficking kids. Okay, and that statement, that money, even if it was dispersed in increments to different types different people, these people are still in the same bloodline, they're still in the same family, so they linked it all back to this. And they have also been under surveillance, like somebody's phones, like their cameras, all their shit's tapped. And this is funny too because somebody could have had like people investigating you, which is funny because like they pretty much essentially gave them permission to investigate them as well, which is actually fucking hilarious. What about the children though? What is the children's fate? I feel like the children are currently combating like Ten of Swords energy. Yeah, they're getting justice for it. Skills are going to be balanced. I feel like the kids don't really have anything to worry about. I heard it is hard for them, yeah, but they're so strong in spirit and soul that this shit just bouncing right off of them. Yeah, something about cocooning, appearing, making something appear to be as though it's working, but it's not. I know last time I talked to my daughter, like she didn't really like entertain, like she didn't really interact with me, and I could already see like certain signs of her behavior, that shit that was being done to her. She be communicating with me. We be communicating with each other. Like we don't have to talk to communicate with each other, and I feel like that's the reason why I really like I just am so very much so thankful for being who I am, because we don't the things that people are trying to be the wedge in between us are not the things that actually connects us together. And that's something that you bitches will never understand, because you're not real mothers, you're not real grandmothers, you're not real women. You're just bitches who had a pussy, and your pussy don't work no more. It's drop pussy. That's why you got drop pussy now. And it stink and it's itchy, and your husband don't want to fuck you, and he's fucking prostitutes now and probably gave you an STD. And that's why you've been having multiple urinary tract infections. That's the message that I got for you, collective. I'll see you guys later. Bye.